Fighting poverty using the latest information and communication technology was at the center of the debate at the 14th annual Infopoverty World Conference held at the United Nations headquarters this week. Key players in global development and information technology agreed that as never before, ICT has given us the power to transform lives through enabling better education, healthcare, financial services, and social protection.
New technologies are powerful tools for the three pillars of sustainable development: the economic dimension, the social dimension, the environmental dimension. And they can help protect people from falling or being trapped into poverty.
Good governance needs good information. Transparency and accountability are powerful tools for ensuring citizens' involvement in policy making. Information empowers citizens, giving voice to the voiceless, and facilitates the free flow of information. In other words, it promotes social equality.
Infopoverty, or the lack of access to basic information and technology that can empower individuals and communities to improve their circumstances, affects billions of people in the developing world. And ensuring digital inclusion is a central challenge for the United Nations as they move towards finalizing their post-2015 development agenda.
Technology is just a tool, but the tool, like any other machine, is neutral in terms of the good or the bad that can achieve or not. So the problem here, again, for the United Nations perspective, is that we have no problem with the new technologies at all. On the contrary, we love it. But the problem that we still have is the inequalities that Daniela was mentioning at the beginning of her presentation, because that's the heart of the question. How, if possible, individuals empower vulnerable groups already empowered can or cannot utilize these new technologies for the better in terms of development and for the real social promotion, but at the same time to contribute to the achievement of sustainable development.
The access is about accelerating development of human capacity and securing the well-being of the poor by transforming education and health services, for instance, via e-learning and mobile health service provision, and by transforming also public services and making them more accessible.
Converging on the key drivers of the digital revolution, panelists displayed practical solutions, ICT innovations, and best practices in development and implementation of technology to bridge the digital divide.
We are, dear friends, on the brink of a big change, technological, social, and economic. People everywhere get it, in Europe, wherever in the world, and many of those national leaders get it. And now is the question, not only getting it, but implementing it and follow up.
Moving forward to the deadline of the Millennium Development Goals and the subsequent implementation of a new development agenda that will aim to eradicate poverty and tackle deep-rooted development issues, making the world more equal in its access to self-empowering information and technology is key. And in order to bring everyone forward into a world void of poverty, inequality, and want, uniting forces for a more connected world is the first step. Shari Naiman for South-South News from the United Nations.